May I see your credentials, please, Lieutenant?
Of course.
I have been asked to help you in your mission. But how I help you, I and only I decide.
You what? It says here.
Beer?
No, all yours.
Some beer tastes like snake piss. Soldiers of fortune, God help you. You have dreams about places like this at night. Not the border patrol. We don't have them. We live them. We live them day by day. And usually we never make it out of here. We leave our bones behind instead.
As far as I'm concerned, I'll do my best not to be of any trouble, Major. Our job is to reach the place where the Army lost track of that previous expedition. You just go on doing your job, and we'll stay out of your hair. That sound good? It's a promise.
How could I refuse? Senator Armstrong asked his government to search for his daughter. His government told my government, and my government told me. Well, I can do only a little. A little. And above all, I cannot guarantee that you or your team will survive.
Don't worry. We got thick skins.
Come on, Lieutenant. I'll introduce you to Romero, your guy. He's the best. The very best. You're a lucky guy. Come on.
Yeah. If you want to stay alive, you gotta clean it better.
Hey, Romero. This is Lieutenant Wilson.
Lieutenant?
Pleased to meet you. Major Oliveira here tells me you're the best there is.
So you're gonna bring a bunch of your computers into the jungle, eh? Don't bet on it. You can afford to carry weapons, some medicines, your balls, and forget the rest. There's no need for it. I told that to your friends who disappeared. In there, if you're carrying too much weight around, you, sir, have had it. In a few hours.
We're trained for jungles and penguins, too. What we're thinking about is it possible we're gonna find ourselves any survivors?
Left my crystal ball at home. One thing is certain, though. Every man in this party runs a hell of a risk. Let's take a look at the prisoner. Come on. Strange guys, these Chape. They're brave warriors. They don't back down before anyone. Other than the people of the lake.
The people of the lake?
Yeah. Yeah, pal, the Epesha. The tribe that no man has ever seen. Or let's say if anyone did, he never came back into town.
Looks like a Sukuri Jurida. Tattoo, the sacred fire.
I see you've really done your homework, Lieutenant. Yeah. He's the son of an Oshi. So, Daddy's a big muckamuck witch doctor, and son gets consecrated to the spirit of the jaguar. And that should explain his appearance so far out of his territory.
I'm all ears.
He was discovered eating along with several other men, all of his tribe. But the Chape are not cannibals. So what does that signify? A sacred ceremony to please the gods and clean the forest lands of evil spirits. And in case you don't get the picture, that means us, John.
Will there be reinforcements if needed, sir?
No. No way, Captain. Once we're down on the forest floor, we swim or sink.
Hey! Are you waiting for room service or what?
Jesus Christ, it's freezing in this chopper.
Shall I bring you a fur-lined parka?
As long as it's green to go with my eyes.
Hey, I'll tell you a secret. Where we're going, it'll be so hot, you'll be drinking your own...
Hey, Kruger, we got everything. Sleeping Beauty now, too.
Hey, that's our guide. He knows his rock chum.
So he's vicious. I'm shocked.
Come on! That's the 2-minute warning! Come on, let's go! Smith! Wake up Sleeping Beauty, will ya?
Grab your sock, Einstein.
You know your face is a powerful emetic. Hey, you know, Sarge, I better tell you, I'm new at this.
You don't have to be a genius to take an elevator right down, you follow? Going down, folks! Jump it! Ah! No! Jump it! Jump it!
We'll camp here for tonight. In the jungle, daytime travel.
Sergeant!
Yes, sir?
Defensive positions around that clearing.
Smith!
Well, Lieutenant, how many missions have you been on?
30, including a number of simulations.
Ah, and how much real action have you seen?
2 missions, including this one.
Oh. You're no cherry.
Forget it, Corporal. No need to play Nurse Jane with the Chappé. They're a lot tougher than they look. I know these boys. He'll outlive all of us.
Hey, Romero,
Yeah?
where's your accent? You sure don't sound like a native.
Oh, I'm a native, all right. Of Evanston, Illinois.
That explains a lot.
What is it, I say? Did you see something strange? Did you hear anything?
Leave him alone!
That's enough! You can't treat a man like an animal.
Wilson, I'm in charge here. If a Chappé thinks you're weak, buddy, he'll kill you first chance he gets.
I say no!
Hey, Romero's right. You don't know them. Turn your back on them and say goodbye to your throat!
This was your friend's camp. The natives wouldn't eat this.
So does that mean we're following their path?
Yeah. Looks like we got a bit of luck. Hold it!
This is a Caucasian.
Oh, man, they're good.
Hey, Lieutenant, this was Indio Parish, guide for that expedition. He knew this land better than anyone but me.
All I know is what you're doing to a friend of yours. Jesus, Romero.
Indio'd never fall into an ambush like that.
You got a light, man. I'm taking a... Hey, give us a light, will you, Paddy?
My name isn't Patty. I think everybody's name is Patty.
Lieutenant, from his expression, I'd say we're well inside his territory now.
Hey, look, everybody! I got a wild pig! Spare ribs for dinner!
Then get busy, if you're really so famished.
What's he up to over there?
I don't know. But Isaiah has a sort of sixth sense. Boy, what you doing?
In back of that tree, I sense something. But I could be wrong. Give me some time to sniff it out. A big bird. Nothing to worry about.
Rabbit's on the loose! Do I take him? Go!
Circle around.
Don't move!
The arrows are tipped with curare. It's working his way into his bloodstream.
Isn't there anything we can do?
There's only one thing. Put
I'll kill you!
Maria, for Christ's sake, I did the guy a favor.
We have to say goodbye for the last time, hermano. But there's one thing I swear right here. By the moon, I swear it. By my blood, I swear it. I shall find whoever did this to you. And I shall cut your name. Yes! I shall cut your name into... Adiós, hermano.
Don't lose sight of him for a minute. Come on.
It's a stupid plan, you know.
You have to learn patience, Lieutenant. At West Point, I guess you were numero uno. But the law of the jungle, I don't think was on the curriculum.
What you're up to is cruel. We have weapons and men and ammunition. We could easily take them by surprise.
Strategy and Tactics 301, huh? They seem in a bad humor, though.
You don't say.
Did you expect a fancy dinner and fan dancers?
No. But I know about their behavior. This isn't normal.
We blow them all to smithereens. Is that bad?
More than ready for payback.
Here they are. Don't be nervous.
You out of your mind?
If they had wanted to hit him, Sergeant, they just don't ever miss, okay? When they miss on purpose like that, it's like a kind of ritual to prove their good intentions.
Milo! Alok nunca! Pagkarato! Fasundikan niyo! Patiran mo ito!
Why are they running room now? Is it bad or good?
Well, it's good for us.
Meaning?
When they turn their backs, it means they don't consider you an enemy. So, pal, We've just been invited to follow them to their village.
That's just great, hombre.
We might even get that dinner and those fandays.
Okay, you made your point. I don't know about the law of the jungle. Move it, platoon. Distance 5 meters. Silence at all times.
Wilson, you now have the great privilege of tasting cayenne. Something you can brag to your grandchildren about.
How's it made?
Juice of the cayenne mixed in with and fermented together for a month. There are a few other ingredients, but you really don't want to know what they are.
May puke.
When you get back stateside, this is another course you can recommend they add to the curriculum at West Point. Just think how grateful the brass will be. Then you can retire and open up a restaurant. Make a fortune.
You're becoming a weight around our necks. I don't give a that you're the leader of this mission. You get us in harm's way, and I'll rip your throat out and leave you here for the cannibals. Did that get through? Move.
In English?
Major trouble. Let's go!
Go!
Go! Go on! Move!
Don't you have some accounts you were itching to settle on, Emery?
Korashi yashi! Korashi yashi! Korashi yashi! Korashi yashi! Korashi yashi!
We didn't manage to learn a thing from these Epesha. Only this lighter. Doesn't tell it. That's all I could come up with.
Could I say something, sir?
Go ahead, Sergeant.
It's obvious these natives really mistrust us. There's got to be a reason. They're hiding something. We got to get through to them, sir.
Bueno, chicos, sí. And I've got the way to do it here.
Don't talk, little lady. I want to hold on to my skin. Let's try an experiment in native psychology.
Oh, man, what's all this psychology you're coming out with? For Christ's sake. All these guys want is a well-stoked fire to roast you on. No spices, basting, or marinade. Just chow down.
Put down weapons, friends, and listen. We're going out there just like that. I'll start out, but later on there'll be no exceptions. Not one.
Crazy.
We'll leave you looking accomplished. You can go home.
Well, at this point, all that's left for us to do is bury them. Like the guy said, mission accomplished, right, Lou?
Yeah. Except for one thing. Where's Sarah Armstrong?
What happened to her? What happened in this place? I know this jungle's a living death trap, guys. But I don't really much feel like heading back without at least trying to find her body. We have to do something.
In your place, Lieutenant, I'd make contact with High Command, you know? 1 or 2 helicopters, 10 or 12 highly trained men inside them. Our heads stay on our necks, and you take the girl back home.
That's impossible. It'd raise among the diplomats. In Brazil, the natives are protected.
Let me know what you decide, gents. In the meantime, I'll get some shut-eye.
Hey, this might work. In the morning, we pretend to say goodbye and leave the village, but we don't move very far out. Then we pick our time, jump out and blow these... After all, that's what we're trained to do.
Best idea I've heard in centuries, except for one little minus.
Explain?
There are 6 of us, okay? And over 100 of them. You saw the effect the Carrari had on Smith. Well, even if we get a bunch of them, we'd be dead within 20 seconds.
Not with this antidote, Mr. Courage.
We have to take them by surprise. Disorient them.
How do we do that?
I have an idea. A little fire, perhaps? We'll have barbecued savage.
Sí, una tormenta de fuego.
Only one thing, though. We have to avoid... If there are any men on guard, we're gonna have to take them out. Okay, boys, it's our turn. No mistakes, right?
There's one up there, I can see him. Hiding behind the leaves like a louse on a...
Are you wounded? You're bleeding.
I got no time for things, Chris.
You're a winner, muchacha.
Lieutenant, if you want to survive this business, here's the best answer to your problem. The Armstrong girl has to be left behind.
My duty is to get her back to the States. Yours, pal, is finding a way out of this mess.
Okay. Your mission, your problem. But don't drop behind, chum. If you do, I'm cutting you loose.
Got it.
We've got to find some way out of this place. They won't be coming for us anytime soon.
Cross the rapids. That's about all. But in certain cases, it can be a death sentence.
It won't be mine or yours. Come on, boy, let's march out.
You! Let go of me! Filthy murderers!
Hey! You got things wrong. We're a rescue squad. We're risking our lives to bring you home, little lady. So quit acting like it and give us a hand.
Lieutenant.
Come on! Yeah, what is it?
Turn around.
Meaning? Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Come on, sweetheart. Stand up and get those feet working. We can't have you slowing us down.
Asshole!
Well, well, what a freewheeling you are. Slip a leash on her, Lieutenant. The muscle's fine, too.
Oh, you try that. Once more, and I'll...
We have to ford the rapids. They'll be catching up with us soon.
Who?
All the tribes in the area. Amiri Sharan is too important for them. They'll all be trying to recover her. You'll see.
We'd better get a move on. Sergeant!
Yes, sir.
Get your feet wet now.
Hey, you know, I don't like this place. I mean, at all.
Oh, yeah?
If it makes you feel any better, it gives me the willies, too.
Yeah? What now?
Follow me.
Sarah, come here. Keep up with us, damn it. Come on.
There's only one way out of here. Use parachutes.
Romero's right. I'll stay here and keep those birds away.
No way, Sergeant. All or none. That's the way it works.
You remember that time in Afghanistan, how good it came out? It's okay, let me do it.
The minute he's out in the open, we all start in jumping. That's one by one. Then you'll bring up the rear.
Got it, Romero.
Come on.
Red 1. Red 1, WX4. I must get pickup, okay? Red 1, copy that.
WX4?
Repeat, Red 1.
Pickup request denied, WX4. You're too far away from the designated area. Head for alternate rendezvous site 6. Next contact at 1000 hours.
Roger, Red 1. We'll be marching for alternate area 6. Filthy. We can't pick up in this area. We push on a little, Romero.
For the brass, you're all pawns. Pawns are sacrificable.
So it's a risk you accept as you enlist. Soldiers know it.
Not fair, though. It's as though you were a thing. Or some lamb. To be slaughtered.
I can't stand this place. They don't land choppers in marshes.
What are you thinking about right now?
I'm scared.
Oh, come on, Isaiah. I know nothing in the world frightens you.
Crowds of men there. Every man a cannibal. Our company is dead.
What's with your fearless scout? It seems that he's losing control. After all, they're only savages. I mean, we're the army, with guns and ammunition.
You just don't want to understand, do you? Those savages surround us, Lieutenant. One of us is dead, and who knows about Cameron? And they're looking for all the rest.
We've been routing for hours in this miserable jungle. I have the sensation we're doing nothing but walking in circles.
Isaiah feels we're within a couple of hours of the river, Lieutenant. Once we're there, it'll be child's play to reach the new rendezvous point.
Yes!
It looks bad.
We have to open and drain the wound before the poison gets into his blood circulation.
Bite on this! Bite on it!
It's not enough! Cut my leg!
Don't let him move!
Cut it off! You have to cut it off! Get it off!
If we don't stop the hemorrhage, he's gonna die. Hold in there. Yeah. Hurry it up. Come on, Isaiah. It's too late.
Stop it! El hombre es muerto!
Oh, yeah. It's official. We're all fucked!
We have to give the poor guy a decent burial, Romero.
He wouldn't want that. Burial isn't part of his tribe's traditions. They leave them to the vultures.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll kill you all! You're dead meat, you pieces of shit! Kruger! Kruger!
Kruger! Where are you? Kruger!
Kruger! Kruger! Kruger! Kruger! I'll drink your blood! Kruger! I got one. I got one of these cannibals.
Sea Dios! Know what you got? Kruger, you got a wild...
Oh, Christ!
She didn't even try to escape, did she?
She's frightened out of her mind.
Lieutenant, better have a look over here. See? They came and took away Isaiah.
They took him from right under our eyes.
There's nothing here but wild boar tracks.
Those men managed to take away the body of Isaiah easy. Ah, but they didn't bother with the mujer. I wondered why.
They took him because he was a corpse. And that's the way they want to find us. The victims go one at a time. Talk, damn it! Tell me what you saw.
Wasting your breath, wasting your time.
Talk to me.
Out of the trees like monkeys. They made no noise.
Talk, go on.
They seemed very much like ghosts. Just how they blended in the forest. And Isaiah's body was lying there. And they just ripped out his heart.
Sarah, those savages are intent on murdering us all. Get the picture. That means including you.
Got it.
My God, what are you doing?
From now on, she'll cause no trouble, I guarantee it. He's got a dog tail.
Nobody should meet a death like that, Rose.
What the hell's wrong with her now?
Keep still. Make no movement at all.
How come they'll be taking this trail?
Because it's the only usable one in these parts. That's why.
On April the 24th, we stopped at a mission on the river Kumei. Next dawn, they brought the cadaver of a priest in. It was dismembered, just in pieces. And then all the women gathered there. They all made the sign of the cross and mumbled words in some dialect that made no sense. Kapuba felishka kacha lahomi afei ruantare rui. What it means in their dialect is, this is the work of the demon that makes trophies out of men. We went upriver anyway. Everything happened so quickly. Tom, Henry, Beckett, Fred were killed, chopped to pieces and served up as a banquet. They spared me, though. They had never seen a woman with blonde hair before.
On their way.
Yeah, just an animal sound. What the hell? What's she up to?
Looking for a little action.
She's wounded! Take care of her! I saw the Oshim! I'm going after him! Ah! Kruger! I'm going after him! Come here, you bloody...
If we don't make a run for it, the chopper will leave without us.
No. You go ahead. Take Maria and Sarah. I'll get Kruger.
Hey, this is no moment to play the hero.
You're a bad influence, Romero. Beat it. Get the girls out, fast.
You'll never make it, the two of you alone out there.
No, but Kruger's a man of mine. Romero, promise me you'll get the girls out of here.
I promise.
See if you can stall the chopper.
Out! Do you hear what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut your heart out! Don't!
Looks bad. No, I'm one tough lady.
We know it, Goody. We know it. Let's go.
Lieutenant! Over here! Kruger. Shh. Lieutenant, just look up there, okay? Do you see them? They're on the top of that hill.
Yeah, for sure. And Yoshim's there. You crawl toward them at your very slowest. I'm behind their backs. I'll make sure they walk in your direction. And when you get your sights on them, pulverize the shit in.
I got an account to settle with him.
You'll be getting your big chance soon, soldier.
Gotta find some way of moving faster. Come on.
Go for it. I'm staying here.
We're not leaving you here to bleed to death.
You want to go in the sky, amigo? No fuss. Tag right along. Can't you morons tell I'm dead? Make your escape.
This is the last thing I ever would have wanted. But you're right. It's the way it has to be. Adios, amigo. Come on.
Adios, amigos míos. And my little fiesta. I've prepared some fireworks you like. Mira! Estoy aquí! I'm here and I'm wounded! Come take a bite! You've never tasted such delicious meat! Oh! But first you have to pay the bill, kids.
The chopper's landing now! Run for it! Run!